Hi, in this video I am going to show you how you can perform add to cart operation from this food description. So first of all, from video description, download one file, this file add to cart.php, download from that URL and paste on your folder. Paste here inside the user folder. This add to cart. Okay, then after downloading that file, here in food description page, we have to perform operation on this page food description. When we click on add to cart, we have to save data in session and we have to start our cart. We are going to perform cart using session. This is the latest one. So for that, here wherever your text box means this text box, we have to provide ID. So here you can see the name. After the name, I am going to give ID because we have to access using the ID. That's why. Then, so after providing ID here, we have to perform our Ajax operation. So scroll down the page. Before this footer, we are going to take JavaScript. So script type text JavaScript. Yeah, and whenever we need to fill that, we have to provide you code. We will provide you the code. In this video, I am going to provide the add to cart page code. Okay. So here now we have to create one function add to cart, and here we have to take two parameter ID QTY. Here we have to take new HTML HTTP request. So let me find, yeah, new HTML HTTP request. Then HTML HTTP1 dot on ready state change is equal to function and then curly bracket and then here semicolon. Now here we have to write the code if HTML HTTP1 dot ready state is equal to 4 and dot status is equal to 200. Then here we have to perform alert yes for now, and here we have to write open get, then our page name, and from here we have to pass two parameter. One is ID is equal to ID plus, then end person we are going to pass quantity, so QTY is equal to plus QTY and here true. Okay. So now here we are going to take response dot response text. Okay. So we create this Ajax function, and from Ajax function we are going to pass two parameter in our add to cart page. So we have to call this function. So I am going to call this function on our this button, order now button. So here in add I'm going to write on click. Yeah, here we have to pass two parameter semicolon. Here we have to pass ID. So we have the ID. Yeah, equal to $ID, and here we have to pass code quantity. But for quantity, we have to write document dot get element by ID. We have to pass our ID, QTY, and dot value. Yeah, let me scroll. So your function should look like this. Yeah, this is fine. So now we have to check our function is okay or not. We have written correct or any problem. So I'm going to comment this line, and here I am going to take alert. In alert, we are going to take ID, and we are going to take QTI. Okay. Now we are going to refresh, and I am going to click add to cart. We are getting ID 3 and quantity is 1. I am going to change here quantity. Now ID 3 and quantity 2. So up to here everything is fine. Yeah. Now let me uncomment, and I am going to run this, and now I click. We are not getting any error or not any message. So let's check first any error or what. HTTP1 new HTML request HTTP1 dot on ready state change, then function if HTML1 dot ready state or, and then 200 here is fine, and alert fine. Okay, we forget to write one line. HLM HTTP dot send. Here we have to semicolon. Now let's check. Yeah. So up to here everything is fine. We are getting message also. But how we can check our data is added in session or not? So for testing purpose, we have to create our one new page, new file, test.php, and here we are going to check it. So here we have to write session start, and then we have to load data from session. So first of all, we are going to take one variable, then $count is equal to 0, second variable. Then we are going to move check that if reset underscore session start, then $max is equal to size of underscore session start. Yeah, because we have to check how many values inside this session. That's why. Now we are going to move the loop. $I is equal to 0, $I less than $max, $I plus plus. Now if is set the underscore session start $I. Then we are going to declare variable underscore nm session is equal to empty dollar pty underscore total underscore session is equal to empty. Now we are going to move the loop for each underscore session start, then $I as $t $vl. We are going to load data from session if $t is equal to nm. I will show you what is the meaning of this nm. Copy then paste, and here we are going to take 50 underscore total. Here we have to take $nm session is equal to $vl copy, and here we have to take dollar QTY total session is equal to dollar VAL. Now here we are going to print that things dollar echo nm session dot dollar QTY total session. Okay. So we already added one product in cart. So we are going to open a new tab test.php. Here you can see we already added one product. That's why we can see a product name and current quantity added. Now I'm going to add three more and I'm going to refresh here. So we can see noodles and four quantity. Now I'm going to home page. Okay, we have to provide the link, but first of all, index.php here. Now I'm going to add two quantity of burger. Yeah. Now I'm going to refresh this. So here we can see two values. One is noodles and one is burger. If you are getting your output up to here, it means your code is 100% correct. If not, then check what is the problem. Compare with the video. Now I am going to explain the add to cart page. So here in add to cart page, which I already provide you directly, in this page, first of all, we are going to load all the details of our food table. Then we are going to check here. First of all, we have to check our added product available in cart or not. If our product is not available in cart, then we have to add new value in session, and if available, then we have to update value in session. So here we are going to check this product is available in cart or not. If not available, then we are going to add that, and if available, then we are going to update the quantity. The same way here, if product is available in cart, then we are going to check the quantity, how many quantity available in cart, then we are going to update the quantity, and then we are going to save in array. Here in test.php we write this name and qty total. These all are the parameter of session. You see, we create session array and we save the data. If you take a look, you will get an idea. I already added the comment over here. What is the meaning of the line? I already mentioned here, and all the function we call here, that already created here. So I hope you understand this, and if you don't understand, then tell me, I will explain you more. So this way we can perform add to cart. Now in next video I am going to show you how we can perform view cart. Thank you so much. If you like my video, then please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you so much again.